Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Alice Peter. And so it is usually said, life and health is an expensive thing. And I can add and say that patience and contentment is a great thing and an expensive gift too. And today I got an amazing guest whose educational journey has been the longest, I believe. I believe he got the gift of patience that most of us never have. And without talking too much, let me allow him introduce himself. Habari yako?
Sorry.
Uko salama?
Niko salama.
Introduce yourself, please.
Okay, here I'm Matthew Nyamlori. Yes, I am a Kenyan.
Martin, ulizaliwa wapi?
Yes, I was born in Nyakach. But I found myself in Bomet County when I was growing. Because my home is in Nyakach, Sumu County, but my parents, I think they migrated to Bomet for greener pasture.
And how was your background when you were growing?
Background was, I can say we had some challenges because I found myself, my parents were casual laborer and we had a large family. I am the ninth born in the family of 13. Wow. So you can guess how we were managing ourselves.
So your parents had a lot of pressure when bringing you up?
Yes, they had a lot of pressure, you see, even paying fee, even getting some basic needs was next to impossible.
And how was your childhood? Were you an active person in maybe kucheza, something of that sort?
Yes, but it was cut short because we separated with the parent, I think, when I was in class 3 after the introduction of multi-party in Kenya. There were classes between Kikuyus and Kipsigis, Kisis and Kipsigis, Luos and Kipsigis, because Moi was in Kanu and Kanu was the party, the ruling party. So you see, there was a problem. So we had to remain there. I had to remain there with the help of the chief of the area. I think he adopted me and I stayed with him there.
And so your parents left with the other kids and you were left
there? Yeah. They left and by then we were in school and they could not cross over. So where we were staying there was a kcpe boundary and Kipsigis boundary. So we were here in this is Kisi. This is Kisi, this is Kipsigis. So you see, it was a walking distance to cross over to Kisi. Yeah, sure. This one is called Nyamira, it's called Leronge, Koyet, you see. But we were in this side of Kelegele, Kipsimba. So when there were classes with Kisi also, my parents ran inside the Kisi because there were no problem between Luos and Kisi. So the Kipsigis and Luos, they were fighting. Kipsigis and Kisi, they were fighting. But we will remain here in school. So there was no way they could come back to pick us, those who were in school.
You were in class out by that time?
3. So that was the problem. They went for like, I think, 7 to 8 months. But when they came back, they found us alive, getting on with our schooling. They decided to leave us continue with the school.
So the person who you were left with in this Kipsigis area?
I was not left with anybody.
You were alone?
We were left in school during classes. You were in school. The parents have run away. Your house had been set ablaze where you were staying. So we remained in the school. So it was at the mercy of this. By then he was a police officer, AP. He was at his mercy to pick us to stay together. Let me cut that story short.
But it wasn't at boarding school?
It is a day school, yes.
So even food, you were just surviving?
Yes.
Wow.
So that was just, that was the starting of my journey, academic journey, yes. So I was to help the chief, but I was not to leave the school, to go to school until I complete.
So you were staying in the school, whether kumefungwa, whether kujafungwa?
I hope you are not understanding me. You are not understanding.
The school wasn't a boarding school?
The school wasn't a boarding school.
Your parents?
I was in a day school. Vita ilianza, let me explain in Kiswahili. Vita ilianza tukiwa shule. My parents have run away. We have remained in school. Then who took over? The P officer came and said, no, let me stay with this one. So I was going to their home.
Oh,
I think I've explained it very well.
Sure.
Yeah. So the school were not a boarding school. It was a day school. Yeah, it was a public primary school. So Vita ikaanza. I know explaining it is hard because you haven't stayed where there is Vita. Where Mbaka, and the person who is in Mbaka pahali kuna another tribe will understand it very well. Hiyo kitu inaanzanga anytime. Watoto wako shule ndio hiyo. Bunduki, mishale, nyumba zinachomwa, hivyo ndio ilianza. So that is it.
And so you did your KCSE 9 times, KCP 9 times.
That one now I'm explaining the start. We were still explaining about the background. I stayed with the chief now. That one was 92. I sat for my KCP, first KCP now in 1998. Yeah, there in the same school. So now I can speak two languages. I can speak the Luo and I can speak Kipsigis because I stayed there for long. So you see, my first attempt was out of 700. I scored 478 and I was admitted to Kabianga. That was 1998.
It's a national school side.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was the start of the repeating 9 times now. Yeah. So now after doing KCP, the chief was not, he was, I don't know, I took one agreement that he will be paying fee. Obvious, I'm a Luo, he was just helping me to stay there while tending the cows and helping him weeding the farm and helping him in house costs, you see. So it was not an agreement of paying secondary fee. So after doing KCP, I went home and I went to Rongo now to repeat at Rongo in 1999. That was my second attempt. I scored 505. I was
out of 700.
So I joined Kanga under the mercies of my distant aunt, the cousin to my mom. She accepted to pay for me school fees, of which never materialized because there was a squabble among their family members. They were not willing, and they didn't accept her to pay school fee to me because I am a distant relative. So they had family squabbles. She dropped out paying fee when I was in Form 2 at Kanga High School.
So you had already reported?
The whole of Form 1 I did at Kanga.
And
Form
how
2
was your
I was at
performance?
Kanga. I was in top 12, top 30 out of overall.
So this repeating thing, you weren't repeating because you're failing, you're repeating because of love.
I've never failed. All my 9 attempts I was admitted to national school because I was admitted to Kanga, Maseno, Maranda, Kanga, Lapogi, Kapsabet, Nairobi School.
So that was the second time you were repeating. After dropping out of Form 2, then you repeated again.
After the reporting out of Form 2, I had to go back to village. I have to join how to survive, you see. I joined Mujengo. I was doing Mujengo at Toronto. I did Mujengo. After some while, I decided, no, there's no way I can survive this way. Let me go and register.
While doing this Mujengo, why are you not too young to lift his mawe? What?
It is too young when you have a parent. When you have a parent and you have somebody who giving you food, who buy you clothes, who buying you slippers, or if anything necessary for your life living, you will see you are too young. You want to be young when you have nobody to support you.
Sure.
Yeah, I 202 I went at Kitere Primary. I did KCP and I scored 387. By then I had nowhere to stay, by the way. I was staying in someone's bathroom outside the compound near Pitlock Fields. Surviving that way. Completed that KCP. Scored 385. What was pushing me to repeat is to get scholarship. because we had only Jomo Kenyatta Foundation and Kenyan National Oil. Canon was only helping those who have attained national school-led intake. And Jomo Kenyatta was helping, I think, those who have passed, but I don't know the criteria because all along I've been applying and there's no single day I was shortlisted. I don't know why. But there is a person I advised to apply and he was picked. Kila mtu na luck yake. 2003 I went and repeated at Sony Sugar Primary. I scored 399. I never called to Rapogi. Didn't go to Rapogi. 2004 I went to Rangwe Junior Academy. I repeated. I got 434. I was admitted to Maseno. I joined Maseno in 2005, 2006. I dropped because of fee. Maseno I joined without any fee. After dropping out of Maseno, I proceeded to Nairobi to come to do Mjengo here in Nairobi. I was staying in Madara. That is Agip area now, number 410.
How did you manage to join Maseno without school fees?
They accepted. I went there several. I think I went there like more than 9 times.
Looking for a chance.
So they accepted because from the whole of term 1 I was not accepted in, but the first week of term 2 they accepted me in because I persisted. I went to I came to Nairobi. I did Mjengo and it was hard life again. I in my mind I never wanted also to repeat. I was tired of repeating. So when I joined casual labor, there was nothing you could save and nothing completely you could save.
You were paid how much per day?
But then we were being paid, I think it was sometime 150, sometime 200. During Koroga, they were paying us 500. But it is the hardest job so far. So when I decided and realized that this is not the right thing I should be doing, I decided to quit. That was too late. And by then I was staying in Madarevala and there was a cropping of cases of Mugiki fighting people in the slum, because by then there was a squabble between ODM and PNU. That was 2007. So people were being killed. When you delayed and you don't have money to give them, to bribe them to pass a certain bridge, they kill you, Mugiki. So I said, no, this is a very terrible life. I have to go back home. I went back home. I went back to Ibis and talked to the head teacher of Agorosare Primary. He allowed me to repeat at Agorosare Primary. I sat for KCP there again. I got 394 and I was called to go to Maranda. 2009 I met a pastor who brought me to Aldorebi Junior Academy in Narok. I sat for KCP, and he promised that he is going to support me. I sat for KCP in Narok. I got 400. I was admitted to Kapsabet Boys. I didn't join Kapsabet. 2010, I went to Agape Junior Academy. That was my 8th attempt. Sat, got 4-1, Maranda. Last but not least, I went to Aureli Primary.
This person who promised Haku fulfill?
Never. He did. That's why I repeated again. I sat for KCP. I got 4-3. I was admitted to Nairobi School, and that is when I got scholarship with Equity Bank Wings to Fly.
Wow. So after Equity wamekuchukua ukajoin shule, ndo sasa uliendelea hadi ukamaliza form 4.
Yes.
How was the experience ukiwa high school?
There was nothing wrong because I'm in a boarding school. I don't have any. I was never sent away for fees to go collect school fee. I was stable in school full time, given pocket money like any other child, given full time shopping. So I had no problem. It is the only what affected me that my mom lost sight in 2013. That is what affected me. But all other things,
you are still at
form
school.
2. So the rest, I had no problem, and I sat for KCSE 2015, and I still.
Hakukuwa na hii like unaonekana you are big than the others.
Is that a problem? Is that your problem?
To you, it wasn't a problem.
It wasn't a problem, and if it is a problem to you, don't tell me. And who could him dare tell me such a thing. Nobody.
Wow.
And that was not my problem. Was education. I had thirst to education, and I was to learn and go away. So the children who had parents who had been enjoying life, living in a good life, being visited with KFC in here, I could not give them listening, and they could not dare tell me anything of the sort. That was me and my life. It was affecting me, not anybody else. So I was not even sharing with them anything, but I was a prefect, a non-answers prefect, by the way. Yeah.
When did you do your KCSE?
2015.
Ukapata grade gani?
B plus, 71 points.
Wow. So ukaplaceiwa university?
KU.
Which course?
I pursued Bachelor of Public Policy and Administration.
So sahi bado uko ama ulisha graduate?
I graduated last month on July 27th.
Wow. That's great. Sasa sahi unafanya nini? Internship job?
I'm doing internship with a certain parastatal body, of which I don't want to quote. I'm not allowed to quote the name now because I've not been given a contract there. Yeah.
So after internship, what are you planning to do?
See, what people are going to do, looking for is employment. Yeah. If they will allow me to work with them, it will be okay. Yeah. Employment, you get money, you do business. That is what everyone is at. That is the objective of every human being. You learn, you go get something to work for 2-5 years, you get some capital, you start your business, you be your own boss.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell someone mwenye maybe anaona journey yake education inasimama, pesa zimekosa, hana mbele, hana nyuma? Unaweza mwambia nini?
No, kuna pesa imekosa. Because I can say now, if somebody is saying now pesa imekosa, that is a joke. During our time, day school were paying like 40,000. Because when I was in Maseno, fee in Maseno used to be around 70 to 80,000. You know, they can write 43,000, and then they had next term they had 8,000, 10,000. But now day school is something which is less than 18 or 15,000 to go to a day school.
So the money education was
and
expensive.
to now we have MCA bursary, we have MP bursary, we have GAF, which is women rep bursary, and we have county bursary. Those are four bursaries. Besides that, we have scholarship. We have Wings to Fly scholarship, the one which supported me. We have kcpe, we have COP, we have Family Bank, we have Palmhouse, we have presidential sponsorship for presidentials. So you want to tell me somebody who had scored 380 or 90 can miss going to school, or even 70 or even 50? What I'm saying nowadays, some people either ignorance or even laziness, or even that this person doesn't want to go to school.
Like
Hajitumi, yeah. Nowadays, no.
So
me, I was moving. Like even me, when I was repeating, it doesn't mean that I didn't go to. Before I repeated, I had to go to my MP, and my MP was my neighbor. I had to go to churches if they can organize a fund drive to me. I have to go to organization. I'm feeling like they can sponsor, and they were turning me down. Yeah. It's not that I was not moving. Nilikuwa najituma. I came to Nairobi several, even before starting Mjengo. I used even to use lorries bringing goods there, requesting the driver to carry me to Nairobi without any shillings. And I used to come and with in full school uniform with the document, knocking several officers requesting for if they can support me, pay fee. Even Jogo House, I went severally. Jogo House, I used to access. Jogo House B, wing for education. I used to access. See, education. I lacked fee and I want to learn. And poverty in my home. I lack fee. I want to learn. My parents never went to school, but they don't have money. We are very poor, and I have the brain. Yeah. So the problem with the laziness, that is what I can say. Now, you can go to any day school. A bright student can go to any day school and make it in life.
Yeah, sure.
It doesn't matter that you have to go to Alliance in order for you to get education.
Mm-hmm.
If I was offered a day school, by then I would have been far. During our time, day school were very expensive. Let nobody cheat you that it was free. It started being free, being subsidized recently, 2013. 2013 when Jubilee got the government. It wasn't easy. And two, the BUG and PTA were allowed to increase fee. They organized for annual parents meeting, and then they increase, and then they forward the Nini to Jogo House, the circular and the minute to Jogo House. You have been told the fee is 35. Then they go and add 14 or 15. That is 40 something. That is enough for a boarding school now.
Na campus, will you survive?
Campus, I had help. I was a product of government. Help, and you are paying 15. So 15,000, a normal person like me cannot manage paying. I was getting help, 45,000 per year. Besides that, the fee is only 15 per semester.
So the other one unatumia kujimaintain.
Yes.
So campus haijakuwa hard kwako.
Campus ikuangi hard for those who are getting help, unless they are very luxurious. Kunywa pombe, luxuries, taking madams to swimmer, living their life which is not theirs, beyond their standards. But if you want to live the life of which is yours in your standard, help is enough to maintain student. Yeah, uteseke gani? Lunch unaweza enda mess kule 15 bob. Evening at least uende nje ukule 25 shillings. Hey, and you survive, and the life keep on moving. When you are cooking in the house, cabbage 5 bob is enough for you to survive. One person. So in campus there is nothing like if somebody is luxurious, he's luxurious. What I know the problem is submitting assignment, typing assignment. If you lack, you don't have a laptop, so that one will have to use money to go to cyber. But anyway, campus is manageable for somebody who is under job or cooks.
Wow. Are you proud of the farthest your parents tried to take you, despite
my parents didn't take me anywhere, but I cannot blame them. I'm proud of myself, propelling myself, and I'm proud of the poverty in my home, which propelled me to excel to get my quality education. They didn't have anything to take me anywhere. I'm proud of them. They prayed for me and brought me to this world. I'm not complaining either that they were not able to support me, but I'm proud of my energy and myself and the poverty in my home, which propelled me to get quality education.
So the poverty ndio ilikuwa inakudrive?
Yes.
Wow. Your last words?
In life, what you have to know that friend do quit when you are in trouble. A few real friends can stay for you forever. I made several friends, and when I was in problem, they used to vanish. So be yourself. You are the captain of your life. Be disciplined. Pray and work towards achieving your goal.
Oh.
The hand justifies the means, and nothing is impossible with God.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Guys, it has been a great discussion. Mi sijui kama ningeweza kuvumilia kurudia mara mingi hizo mara zote, but kila mtu ana energy yenye iko ndani yake. Kila mtu ana drive yenye kuna kitu wewe ina drive kufanya kitu. And so guys, I think we'll close our show at this point, and if you are new to this show, just subscribe to my channel, share my content, and comment. God bless you till next time.
But I think I can give my contact too.
Yeah,
Is
sure.
there anybody who would want me to reach or cancel them? I can cancel.
So you can cancel even the high school.
Even the marriage. You see, even the marriage. Young people are marrying and killing themselves. Marriage is a contract. If it is not working, you quit. You get your wife or your husband when already having 32 kids. Their characters you will not change from her or him. If you find that your marriage is not working, you quit.
Are you married?
You quit. I'm not married, but I'll marry soon. But what I'm saying, I'm thinking at 24 years old, has married a lady and going as far as killing the lady. For what reason? 24 should be in professional field, making well for him to at least to live a good life later in life. A 24 years old man marrying. Is that is still a toddler? Is still under adolescent stage? That is very immature.
Yes.
A 24 years old girl accepting to be married, or a 20 years old girl accepting to be married, you want to go develop with your husband. That one you will kill one another. There will be a lot of infidelity. You have enjoyed nothing in your now. I can cancel both.
So you better wait long and marry right.
Marry when you are mature. When you can contain a lot of pressure. Because marriage has a lot of pressure. You don't know me, I'm not your relative. I don't know you, I'm not your relative. I met you with 32 teeth. I didn't know how your mom was bringing you up. Right when you were you were still naked, bathing naked in front of people, until now you have sense that now you are old, you cannot bathe outside. Until I meet you when you are old. So there's no way I can end your life, because I also have a sister who is going to be married by another person. If that person kill my sister, will we have a society?
No.
People should style up and mature first before they marry. Youth are messing up. Why do you kill somebody? Because of the hardship of life. There's nothing hard. It is you to initiate a project. It is not a must you get white collar job for you to survive. There are people I've been seeing in the offices. I've been going to offices. There's somebody going to and asking somebody, even where I'm working now, we are being given food, but there is somebody coming and saying, no, we have kienyeji chicken, can we bring you? Yeah. At which price? 250. Go and bring. She goes, packed, bring, selling to 8 people, 250 to 8 people. Then she gets the money and moved away. Is that employment?
Yeah,
It is employment. If you have been laid off in the job, must you kill your wife? Must you poison your children? No, the society is rotten. So if somebody would want to see to reach me, Facebook, Matthew Nyamlori. YouTube, all Matthew. We have Twitter handle at all Matthew too. My number is 0721 816 523. 0721 816 523. You can reach me anytime, any day, and I can counsel you. Youth are really committing suicide. People are really. I'm talking of youth because youth is anybody below 35. It is very hard. You have been watching news. It is very hard. You get somebody at 40
being killed
or killing someone. Sure. The people killing people and killing themselves are the people below 35, which means they are too raw. .com generation, millennial generation, very dangerous kind of human beings, which need thorough coaching and counseling. You can live and you can survive with or without money.
Yeah, sure.
It is you to propel yourself. You can survive without scamming or conning anyone, because many youth have now joined teams to con and scam people for them to live a good life. You see your friend, the son of a minister somewhere, driving to Lekia Hall. You also want to drive, and you are the son of a peasant farmer at home. You could wait for yours, you will get it. And driving is not the measure of wealth. You don't know what God has in store for you. Thank you, and God bless you.
So guys, it has been a great discussion. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share my content. God bless you. Till next time.